Welcome back, everybody, with a new Pokemon quiz. Today I'm taking three new friends, Bee, Dawn, and Stoppy, to the Poke Library. This one also has a slight more story, so don't be surprised if there's just uninterrupted chunks of me talking. It was a stray corner of Pallet Town, vacant for years, till a mysterious bookstore opened up. Many avoided it, but you feel compelled to go in. There you meet the library owner, the brothers Grimmsnarl.
Yes.
That's Brothers
That's
Grimm.
Brothers Grimm. That's Brothers
Fairy
Grimm.
tales. The Brothers Grimm.
Yes, that was the joke, B.
I love
I love
that.
it.
I've also had Chef Ratatouille and overly patriotic Lieutenant Surge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Also, before we continue, just a huge shout out to all of you watching. The last video is up to 350 views as of time of recording this, and I did not expect to hit that for at least another, honestly, probably 4 months. I also won't lie, I'm stupidly proud of this pun.
It's a good one.
B. Dawn Stoppy. What's this book in the Pokemon universe?
Yamask of the Red Death?
Did lowball you on the first one. Oh, I forgot I changed it to Goliath Mask. I'll still count it because that's my mistake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I saw mask and my brain went Yamask.
I was
Yeah.
trying to a little bit of a double bait, like, would this be too easy? But I also just fucked up and forgot I changed it to Galarian Yamask.
Fair.
Let me just get the point system. I'm gonna just write this in the general chat for this Discord, who cares? What's this book?
Buzz,
Stoppy?
The Last Samurai.
No, that was the bait answer.
It's a weird one. Buzz, I have a weird one. It doesn't fit perfectly, but the Frostlass Samurai. You could do Frostlass, which
No.
kind of fits.
I don't know if I'm.
I don't know. My brain is going. What are Pokemon? That's what's happening right now. I'm trying to go through
Wait.
the Pokemon I happen to know, and that's not working out very well.
I'm sorry if it is this stuffy, but Buzz?
Well, you've had your guess with Frostlass.
I'm sorry.
Brain's not coming up
You
with
know how this
anything.
works.
You're just giving up.
Yeah,
Dawn, for the
I
fun
can't
of
come
it.
up with anything.
My brain went Hisuian Samurai. Did you just do the Hisuian like you did with the Galarian?
No.
Okay, you weren't that mean.
So this is actually Mina. This was meant to be a little more like suggesting. I did do a few, like you suggested, the Great Ghastly, and while I didn't include that one because that was kind of already known, I did make this the last Koraidon.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot. We didn't read the fun fact for Galarian Yamask. Fun fact: Galarian Yamask are still confused about the existence of a second type of Yamask. And anyone want to read Koraidons?
I can.
Sure.
Fun fact: Koraidon, Kami, Mog, King Gambit, and their over classic and honor-based society. Don't be like Koraidon.
There's also a bit of a reference to the food one, where the King Gambits were very exclusionary with the, what was it, the Pumpkin Gambit muffins? What's this book?
Oh, it can go anyways.
Some of these books were chosen because of the amount of Pokemon puns. Some of them are happy accidents. This one was a happy accident.
Mine's just trying to come up with something. the Pokemon reference, like Mincino, like of Mincino.
Men?
Then yeah.
Unfortunately not, but I do like that thinking. Yes, Dawn.
Of Tandemaster Men, it's supposed to be the
The bait answer here is supposed to be Mousehold. Tandem Mouse and Men. Fun fact: Tandem Mouse really thought they would hate this book, but actually found it very interesting and not that bad.
You know what the funny part is? So you guys, sorry, I'm gonna have some background noise. My dad's talking about fixing our heater system. So I know so many like random Pokemon. For some reason, this is actually what was in my head. I was trying to come up with the double mouse one, but couldn't come up with it. And but like the mouse name that fit was Mincino, which is not that. But
I won't be that mean if you just can't remember the name. Like if you can describe
right?
that.
Okay.
Can I just explain how funny my answer was going to be? But Dawn did it. I went with the evolution of this.
Mousehold, yeah, that was the bait. Moving right along. What's this book?
I love this book series, but why am I blanking on the name?
I don't have an idea. My brain just was being an idiot. I was laughing at my own brain. It's not a Pokemon.
I want to hear what your brain was thinking.
Was it?
My brain went neurodivergence.
Smosh made a similar joke where Shane joked that Damien was divergent. He said, "And no, Owen, you are correct."
I haven't seen that, but can you see why it
Yeah.
started laughing randomly?
That was the "What Would Damien Do" episode. I thought this was one of the easier ones too. I feel a little bad now.
My brain's just not braining. No, my brain's not even. Can't even think of one.
Nobody wants to even throw
I
out
don't
a
even
Pokemon.
have one.
Sorry, I'm also working on something while we're doing
I think I
this.
have it. This
Dawn?
Divergente?
It is Divergente.
My brain's just not braining. I'm sorry, but I still want to try.
It just pieced together when I was looking at the ENT, and I was like, wait, Entei?
Dawn should read this.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dawn should read this.
Entei is, fun fact, Entei is dauntless. He knows it. I know it. You know it. Let's not sit here and pretend.
Yes. Why do I agree with that?
Because it's too obvious. It's too obvious.
Leo, the movie that he was in was really good, though.
Yeah. Dawn is running away with this.
My
Sorry.
brain is just not braining. Dawn, it's fine.
I mean,
Pokemon
you guys
I've
are there
got-
long enough. Like,
I'm not placing anything right now. Brain's going, I don't know what Pokemon I know. And I'm also working on part of what I was talking about before we started the recording. So that's also happening while I'm doing this. So I'm a little there's a lot going on right now for me.
Yeah.
what's this book?
Buzz.
Sloppy?
Dinosaurs Before Dark? Like DEINO?
Oh, no, sorry. My
This-
brain fried for a
That's a
second.
clever one though.
Yeah. Dawn?
Dinosaurs Before Darkrai?
No. I'll give B one small hint here. I did not pay attention to this dinosaur before
Yeah,
Doc.
so
Oh.
I'm trying to come up with like either magic or the tree puns. What my brain went immediately with wasn't even like specifically a tree, not like a pun on the word tree, but like Sudowoodo because he's a tree. He's not a tree, but he's a tree.
I'll be fair. I almost did that as the joke of it all, but I did not. So,
That is actually the first thought that I had, so that would have been perfect.
I'm not going to count that as a guess because I did volunteer that information. You didn't seem to be going that way anyway, so.
Tree.
I will kick myself if my first gut answer was correct when I changed it.
I
because
can't come up with tree. I mean, there's
There's two Pokemon for
wait, there's Trico? Is that his name? Trico, the
I forgot.
one.
Yeah. No, there were three answers. Trico was supposed to be one of the two baits.
Okay,
That's
fine.
This was the Magic Zucker Treehouse.
Oh, I forgot
I
that's his
wasn't
name.
going that. I was going Trevor.
That's the name of the series. Sorry, I just want.
So I'll say
It's-
this: Scylla helped me with some of these, and she didn't tell me that was the name of the series when we were creating the puns. So
Yeah, I'm like for me like. I was like, that's why I went with the Dinosaurs Before Dark part because
yeah.
I grew up reading these books.
But basically, if it's here, like, and not the author's name, it's fair game.
Gotcha.
So, like, there's a Harry Potter one later that could be I messed with Harry Potter. That could be I messed with the title itself, right? B, you want to read this one?
Sure. Circuitry is still confused by children book concepts such as this one, but does not see any harm.
I love that some of these are just me riffing on, like, genres, and some of these are just me projecting my own opinion on the Pokemon. Like the Tandem Mouse and Men. What's this book? Besides trash.
Lord of the Cutie Flies?
It is Lord of the Cutie Flies.
It's a fairy type. Of course I know it.
Done, you
By
read
the
this
way, I
one.
never. Go ahead. Sorry.
To this day, Cutie Pie hates this book so much because of their 11th grade English class that the only way for it to learn self-destruct is to mention the word allegory. So I'm not projecting.
By the way, I never read this book. Like I never read Mice and Men. My teacher actually made us read Sherlock Holmes instead my freshman
nice.
year for Mice and Men.
I encourage
Where
of
do you
Mice
think-
and Men. This book, I can't in good conscience recommend.
My sibling read this. We never read of Mice and Men. It was one of the other classes did. I forget what we read instead.
Last we did a Christmas Carol instead.
What's this book?
Buzz.
Stoppy?
Dante's Infernape.
Unfortunately, no, that was the bait.
Okay, fair enough. That's what I was. That's Dante's Monferno.
This is, in fact, Dante's Monferno.
So I'm like,
I just spat everywhere. I just it's on my mouth.
Stoppy's answer. Stoppy. Thank you for going first, because that's exactly what I would have said.
I was gonna do Infernape as well, but then I was like, no, it's Monferno. And then I was like, I'll wait to see what B says first, because you buzzed it before me, and then I was gonna
Yeah,
buzz
because
and
I'm
you
having to
didn't say
place.
Monferno.
I went Buzz, so I'm trying to think on the spot. Other Inferno. Monferno.
Anyone want to read this one?
I'll read it. Monferno is still confused about what happens in this book. It was a little too dry for their taste.
I've never read it, and I didn't want to make like a direct comment about Catholicism. What's this book?
That's evil.
This
Dawn.
1980 Fortress.
God damn it. It was 1980. Fun fact, a popular fortress joke is that the book is as hard to swallow as a fortress. Can I also just say how many different colors there were for this book that I was surprised at? Some of them I expected, like Romeo and Juliet, Mask of the Red Death. This was not one.
But yeah, there's quite a few covers of 1984.
By the way, I didn't even take like regular English classes after my sophomore year of high school. I actually took IB courses.
What's this book?
Can I just make a random? Go ahead, B.
Dawn. That was Dawn.
Tale of Mewtwo Cities.
That was the original answer before I changed it.
Oh, I know what it is.
Was that bus
A
from
Nine
Stop?
Tails of Two Cities.
It is a Nine Tails of Two Cities.
Sorry, I was like, it's a Nine Tails. Like, I was thinking of that, but it's like, I'm like, it's a Nine Tails of Two Cities.
Can I add something, Panda? A third one you could have done?
What?
A Tale of Porygon 2 Cities. Because Porygon 2 is a
Why is
Pokemon
that
as well.
so good?
Anyone want to read this fun fact?
B. Fun fact. Ninetales doesn't understand why this is the book most commonly associated with them. They feel they more closely resemble a prince for Prince and the Pauper.
I just look at
What?
Ninetales and think stuck up.
Isn't it the Princess and the Pauper?
No, that's the I'm pretty sure that's the Barbie version. The original story is a prince.
Okay, yeah, we just grew up with Barbie. Me and Stuffy just both were like princess.
The original story is a prince.
I just realized, did I not include a Mark Twain book? What's this book? Dawn?
Rainbow Quillfish?
Unfortunately, no.
So many it probably could be.
My brain's just like, that'll be funny, but that would not. I'm not going to go for that answer because.
You can say it, I know it's not your answer.
The rainbow magic curve. My brain went with that. I'm like, no, brain, that does not work.
Unfortunately not.
Why do you think I'm like telling my brain no? That I'm glad I said that was not my answer. So it's not quailfish.
I'm just trying to come up with like what did Stoppy say? Not Stoppy. Dawn say?
Quailfish.
Quillfish.
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 Okay. Here's the other one that my brain's coming up with is corfish, the crab.
Fortunately not.
I don't know. I can't come up with anything.
Well, unfortunately for B, this was another Gen 3 Pokemon actually, with Masca Rainbow Fish.
Oh!
It's a Pokemon. My knowledge of Pokemon is severely limited. It's not a Pokemon that I remembered existing.
Don, you want to read this one?
Masquerade are very anti-kids. This is why the Sasuke are commonly alone. They don't understand why the humans did this, but hey, they also made Gira tuna casserole, so who can predict them?
Again, another reference to the food quiz.
Well, I just lost it at Gira tuna casserole.
I think these two should watch those two videos because they were good videos. I might have helped out with one.
My brain sometimes forgets to watch videos, so that's why I haven't seen them yet. I'll be honest.
What's this book? Also, another one that's just kind of evil.
Buzz?
Dawn?
Hatch Tingling Fire?
Fortunately not.
It works, but isn't it?
I'll be honest too, I didn't fully hear the Pokemon.
Chingling.
Oh, my bad.
It worked. It's spelt the same as the end of Catching, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna try it because it's kind of evil. No way you did that. That's also evil if you did that, Panda. Obviously, I'm not saying it because I've had my guess.
Once once they answer again, what we can see.
I'm
Stoppy?
trying to feel like. Sorry. Stop you
Hunger
go.
Grimers?
I'm sorry, what was it?
Hunger Grimers.
No.
You said
No, I know.
Yeah, but it's like, it's on the book in tiny text. I'm trying to like, place like a cat Pokemon that my brain is saying, nope, I don't know if any of those, I can't come up with any of those existing. Ching, I'm struggling. Fire isn't helping either. I'll go just to have something. Catching Flareon.
I do like that, but no. Dom, what was your other guess?
Toracatching fire. Toracatching
Well,
fire.
Dawn.
Toracat. Oh!
It is. There is a. My first thought with the cat Pokemon was right. I just don't know freaking cat Pokemon, and I'm being totally sad.
Toracat! I immediately got it also did Chingling. I was like, it's Toracat, isn't it?
Torcat. Fun fact: Torcat loves District 12 because of how flammable coal is. They do not care of any negative health effects from this "quote unquote" black lung. Yeah, Pyromaniac Cat. What's this book? It was also about halfway through this process I found longer book titles were more fun because of more possibilities, thus being slightly more torturous.
Buzz,
B?
Gone with the Whisper.
No, unfortunately, that's not a bad one, but not one I thought of.
I can't think of anything else. I'm just gonna go with this. Buzz.
Dawn?
Gone with the Wingo.
Fortunately not.
It's close, but I couldn't think of anything else.
I also never read this book.
I haven't read most of
My
these.
mom loves the movie version of it, so that's how I'm aware of it.
Put it this way, out of all of the books, I think I've read one of the books that have come up so far, and that is Catching Fire.
I think I've read 5 so far.
I lost count of how many I have and have not read. But you said Wismer, right?
I believe so.
I can't think.
Well, it was another Gen 3 Pokemon, but in a different spot. It was Gone with the Wind.
I am. Oh,
And
I
give
was thinking
Stuffy
for
hugs.
anything with the wind. I was not thinking for the beginning.
I give Stuffy hugs because I know how much Stuffy loves Bagon.
We were all focused on the wind.
I made this one in about 2 seconds flat. I was like, wait.
Fair.
I realized Gone was a thing I could do, and then remembered Gone with the Wind existed, and was like, yeah, sure. I'm gonna read this one because I don't know if any of you would be comfortable reading this one, honestly. Bagon really found this book boring and was confused by this quote unquote slavery. Keeping someone against their will is a world he could not comprehend before getting back in his Pokeball. Yes, this is a direct shot at Pokemon. What's this book? I also just noticed this with the bottom of the book saying in plain and simple English is not intentional by any means.
I'm struggling to come up with anything.
Kinda. This Slug Macbeth.
I love that. I wish that was the answer.
Slug Macbeth.
Oh man, I wish that was the answer.
I can't think of it. Wait, Buzz?
Yes?
Macbeth? No,
Oh, Combi?
Beth? No, Combuskin.
Oh, my bad. Unfortunately not.
I'm struggling, but Dawn gave me an idea with, not Slugma, but Macargo. Macargo Beth.
Unfortunately not.
Doesn't work very well, but I can't. That was the first. That was the only idea I had.
Here's what it was though.
It was Macbethic.
Ah.
Okay.
I can't read this one, please. Somebody.
Can I read it? Can I
Sure.
read it? Baratek is quite displeased at the historical revisionism that William Ambipon Shakespeare to get in the good graces of Bolton Doors.
And those 2 puns are why I put I should have been stopped by now in the corner. Why was this? I said these to Raven, like, I should be stopped for what I've done. What's this book?
Being good nighted. Hold on.
Well, I hope if you're being knighted, you would be good. Dawn?
What? It's like I'm trying to pronounce it, but my brain goes Ursaring. Ursaring, kind of like Ursaring.
Oh, Whistling Heights? Something
Yeah.
like that. Unfortunately not. I do like that one though. I did not consider Ursa Ring for this book though. Actually, this was one that I should be fair. Scylla recommended this one, so I didn't change it.
I'm just like I like the fact that I'm giving you silly ideas sometimes.
I think I need to step up my game on how stupid my answers are.
Wait, I'm thinking. Good night, little.
Good night, little.
Good night, little B.
You'll see. Good night.
I will unfortunately probably cut that though, just because. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
fine.
if we say little B, it's not like any answer.
That's literally the only name that most of the time that's the name that's said about her is Little B.
Stop it, B. Do either of you have a guess?
This is a weird one.
Go ahead.
Slytherin Heights.
What's the Pokemon?
Couldn't think of anything but bring one with that.
No, I didn't hear the Pokemon. It sounded a little muddled.
Scissoring Heights. I'm going with.
Oh, Scizor. My bad. Unfortunately, not. It's not a bad guess. You don't need to beat yourself up about it.
I'm trying to come up with like anything, and it's not working very well. I got nothing.
No guess at all.
Yeah, I can't even come up with some random guess.
Well, this might be a tiny bit awkward, because it was just Weedling Heights.
Weedling. Ah, okay.
Fun fact, Weedle has been unable to read this book. Nothing against it, but its eyes are not developed enough to actually read. And no, I didn't just try and get away with the fact I know nothing of this book. What's this book?
Buzz.
Stoppy.
The Corver Knight.
I almost did that, but that unfortunately is not it.
Once again, I'm struggling.
I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna try anyway. Abraven, like Abra.
It was a brave.
I thought I was wrong. I was like, it can't be that. It can't be that. That's.
It's a good answer.
You want to read this one? Sure.
Abra took the word nevermore to heart and decided it was time to battle it. Abras can be incredibly strong, but it has no desire to fight. Are you sure? Abras can only teleport.
It was just a joke because of the teleport.
Yeah, I was kind of adding on to it a little bit with the teleport joke. Like, it can only use teleport.
What's this book? And credit due, this is another from Scylla.
I was gonna say, aside from incredibly boring and I couldn't read it, I don't know. That was like actually like legitimately. I read it for there was a point in like AP Lit that I could read what I wanted and like do like a something on it. And the first book I picked was Scarlet Letter because I don't know, I'd heard about it and thought maybe thought it'd be somewhat interesting, except for the fact that there was like it's gonna sound dumb because it's a book, but there was so many words for like, and I just couldn't get through it at all. I don't know how far I made it. But...
Dawn.
Yep, Dawn, go.
The Rab Scarlet Letter? The Rabscar.
Oh, I love that. How did I not think to use that?
From Gen 9.
Buzz.
Stoppy?
Scheduled letter?
Unfortunately not.
What is the Starly evolutions? Because there's
Staravia and Staraptor.
Okay. But it's okay. I was wondering if there was like a Starlit or something is one of them, but still thinking like the Starly letter.
Fortunately not.
That's the one. That's of the names. I think that's the one that fits the best.
This was not the Starly letter, but the Scarfletchling letter.
So I was on the right track with birds, randomly.
I just went something completely different.
All you needed was bird.
I got bird.
Honorary point to B.
Yes.
B got bird.
B got bird. That's all you need. Bird. B, you want to read this fun fact?
Sure. Fun fact, this is Fletchling's favorite book, just for the cover of the book alone.
Fair.
What's this book? And by the way, I counted. There are 5 possible Pokemon where I put the one alone. It's Dawn.
Oh, wow.
Kim Charlotte's Wept.
5 possible options. Dawn gets it first try.
Well, the other 4 have at the beginning of the name as opposed to the end.
Nice job, Dawn.
Don, you want to read this one?
This book is used to determine if a Chimchar is at advanced reading level. Will jump up when it involves two Monferno.
Who's reading Dante's Inferno for some reason? I realized that I was like, I have to add that blurb. I'm also just gonna say, I do not remember a goose or a sheep in this at all.
I don't
I
remember
haven't
much.
read it.
From the movie.
Is it a goose or a duck? Either way, I didn't remember a bird. Oh no, Bee's upset. I didn't remember the bird.
What?
I'm out here giving quality bullshit and Bee just does not care.
Well, Bee's brain is not here. I was playing Clock Tower today, and through I only played one game because I just didn't have the energy to play anything anymore. And through the entire time I was playing, I was just playing Power Wash, and honestly, I'm kind of doing it here. Like I'm, here. It's the most game where most game that I don't have to pay attention to anything for.
What's this book?
Buzz.
Stoppy.
The grapes of. Never mind, my brain just.
It's all good.
Out of something.
Grapes
Then
of Nevermind is unfortunately incorrect.
No, that's not my answer.
No,
My
I
brain-
think
Can I just? This is the guess I was thinking in my head. The grapes of bravery. That's my answer.
Unfortunately not.
even have any grape Pokemon. They have apples. Like, they have apples and cherries and olives. I don't think they have grapes.
The one thing I will say in fairness, not everything has fit perfectly so far too, right? There's a certain amount of suspension of disbelief.
No. Yeah, I know, but it's just kind of, I'm trying to think if there's any Pokemon with a grape pun in their name, and I'm like, either I'm oblivious or I don't even know if there is any grape Pokemon.
Think of anything. I
think
have
you're
a really stupid one.
Well, that
Go for
normally
it.
means you get it, so what is it?
The grapes of Raticate, because you can get the rat from Roth.
Oh, I do
That's-
like that, but that's unfortunately not
That
it.
is a good one. I'm complete mind blank.
You don't even want to venture a guess.
I can't come up with anything.
Alright.
Brain, that isn't even a freaking Pokemon.
What was it?
It's now.
Why did my brain was first? The letters were slightly off, but for Dawn, Vastigan, aka the giant crashed cruise ship in Raft. It's called Vastigan.
Alright.
That's not even a Pokemon.
Unfortunately, an answer from Raft is not the correct answer.
That is not a Pokemon.
Hey, Roth kind of sounds like Roth.
But shows you what I'm saying. I can't come up with anything. I'm at a loss. I don't have a guess.
Well, to everyone, this was a Nile Grapes of Wrath.
Never would have
Oh
gotten
my-
that.
My brain went on the ape part, and I was like, no, but none of them start with ape. I forgot about Annihilate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ends with it.
Fun fact, Annihilate is disappointed the grapes were not a metaphor for people's heads.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what I thought with this one. I really don't.
You're
That's
back.
completely fair. It's no better than my Raticate one.
No, I meant with that fun fact. What's this book?
This is
Yes, Dawn.
the Stone Journey to the West. The Stone Jenna.
It is, in fact, Stone Journey to the West.
Nice job, Dawn.
Anyone want to
No
read this
really
one?
random Pokemon. Stone Jenna means this because of Dragon Ball. They were confused, but still enjoyed it.
What's this book?
Buzz.
I want to say
Stoppy.
one just for fun, but it's not going to be it.
Basking Dawn.
Oh, that's not bad. No, though.
Can I say one just for jokes, even though I know it's not going to be in it? Actually, no, if you pull this, I'm going to do it. Buzz.
Dawn?
Breaking Dawn wins the Cosmo.
Unfortunately not.
But can you see why I had to?
B, do you
Hey,
have a
I
guess?
love that Pokemon too much.
I've got the dumbest. Because when I heard the Breaking Dawn, my brain went, why are we breaking Dawn? I mean, that's easy to do, but that's beside the point.
That's awesome.
Damn.
And then
Watch out, Dawn.
and then my brain was, for some reason, was focused on the Dawn portion, trying to fit that with something. It wasn't working. But then my brain decided Peplup because Dawn is focused on Dawn. That ain't Piplup, but I can't. But Brain is so focused on this that I can't get out of that. So I'm going with Piplup.
B has truly turned off her brain, and this is one of the few books you probably shouldn't have done that for.
Probably not.
No,
I'm not guessing because everyone's guessed. Is it Seeking out of curiosity?
no. This is honestly probably my personal favorite pun.
Okay, let's hear it.
It was Twilight Breaking Dawn fan.
That's a good
Okay,
one.
I get that. That is so
Say
good.
Donphin is actually an underrated Pokemon.
I will say
It's such a good one.
Brain was not focused because it was not Brain was not it was like focused on like Dawn as in Dawn.
The person.
Yeah, which is like not working, but it's like it's focused on that and it's not coming out of that. So I'm just gonna say YOLO. It ain't gonna be because my brain was saying wasn't even saying Piplup, I was going Pippa. That's how out of it I am right now.
Anyone mind reading this one for me?
I can do it. Donphan is still confused by this series. Why did the werewolf want to imprint on her baby? What was the author thinking? Ew. I agree with that statement.
I still haven't read Twilight.
I've never read Twilight
I just know
either.
the joke from the movies. I don't even know if
Oh,
that's
I also
actually in
know
the
about
books.
I
Is that actually in the books?
yes. I never read the books, but like I know of.
By the way, there is one book one I've had. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
There is one book one I've had stuck in my head this whole time. I'm gonna wait till the end of it just in case you decided to put it in. Right? But if I see a specific book, I'm saying it instantly. You know what I mean? Because I've had it in my head this whole time.
I'm curious now, but okay. What's this book?
I was hoping you actually put this, but I don't actually have a pun. Another book I have read.
Another good one, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a good one. We read it in freshman year.
But you should not learn about what the first draft was. That was not a good. That's not good.
Well, then let's not talk about that, right?
Yeah. That's why I didn't say anything.
To make a stupid joke, it's not gonna be it. It doesn't work as a pun.
Care to share?
I was gonna do. I forgot the name of it, but it's Pokemon from Chatot because it mimics stuff and like mocking, like mimicking in a sense.
Yeah.
You could get Chatot to say phrases back in older gens using your DS's mic. They stopped doing that for a reason I'm not going to explain.
I'm assuming.
I
In
don't imagine you
offensive
need
stuff.
to.
I'm assuming offensive stuff.
Yep, 100%.
I've got a really dumb one. It's better than the other ones, the last one, but Beedrill to Beedrill a Mockingbird.
Unfortunately, no, but I don't hate that.
I have a really stupid one as well.
What's
Go
up,
ahead,
Don?
Ton.
To kill a moose, to kill him, kill kill a moose.
Oh,
To kill a
no.
moose. A mockingbird. It fits with the spelling of kill. That's why I had
Yeah.
to try it.
Buzz to kill a
Yes.
Murkrow?
Unfortunately, not. I honestly thought this was one of the easier ones. I'm sorry. It was to kill a Watchole a Mockingbird.
I should have gotten that. That was
It
that
was
was my
Bud.
guy. It was Bird, and that was my guy. My guy in the PTU campaign we did. I used Killer Wattrel in so many battles.
I did a bird.
Yes,
Just remember, Bird.
Bird. Slappy gets the point for Bird.
Okay, wait,
They get the
I did
honorary
it for
point
me.
like
You
you
do it for me.
They get the honorary
Yes.
point like you did.
Yep, they get the honorary point for Bird.
Do they mean anything? No, but they're fun. B, would you mind reading this one? Cause Bird.
Sure. Fun fact: Killer Wattrel does not understand the symbolism of the mockingbird, just viewing it as an unnecessary transgression against birds.
So, going into the next portion of this all, we have 1 point for B, 1 point for Stoppy, and Don has managed to get 7 somehow.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Not surprised. Dawn is
I'm
more of the
sorry.
Pokemon nerd than we are.
Yeah, I have like random knowledge of Pokemon that is not working out well here.
Oh, wait, there was one more. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Oh, Buzz, the girl with the Dragonair tattoo?
No, Dragonair was
Buzz?
a bait. Stoppy.
Fair.
The girl with the Dragon Knight tattoo?
That was the other bait.
I'm just thinking.
I don't think anyone was going to get this one, but I loved it too much not to include it.
You know what's really funny though with the dragon back to back with the Kilowattrel? Because it was a bait answer, but the two of the Pokemon that saw many battles with me were Kilowattrel and our lovely named Danger Noodle. This little Strachini, and then Dragonair that did a lot of damage.
Don, did you have a buzz?
The girl with the dragon patch tattoo.
Unfortunately not. I'll admit
What?
this
I'm
one.
almost.
I'll admit this one doesn't make a lot of sense, but I thought of it and I couldn't find anything that I enjoyed more than the girl with the dragon Zatu.
Okay, that is
You know
good.
what?
That is-
That one's fun.
That's good. That's good. I think me and B thought it was gonna be something with Dragon.
We all went with the dragon.
I did
Well,
it.
no,
I
Dawn
went
did.
pat-
Dawn got the right
I
word.
went.
Dawn got the
I
right
went
word
patch
at least.
tattoo.
Dawn gets an honorary point for the right word. Because
Fun
we're doing
fact,
that now. I've
Fun
decided.
fact, Zatu was a consultant to the offer for information for the computer hacker known as Salander. This was the last fun fact I made. I was running on fumes at this point.
Guessing there's no. Is that the end of the book? So I can tell you the one that I came up with.
Not quite. Because you see,
Okay.
the
Oh.
brothers Grimsnall are impressed you made it this far. Few rarely do this well. They are so impressed that they have decided to increase the difficulty. The final
Wow.
3 books have 2 puns each, 1 point for each Pokemon you get correct.
So there's the title has 2 different puns in it when you make the pun.
Yes.
Okay.
What's this book?
That was gonna be-
Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone, depending on where you live.
I specifically chose Philosopher's Stone for a reason.
I figured.
That would be too much of a cop out to use the same Pokemon twice in the same quiz.
I mean, I could.
I'm just gonna go for 1 point because I have no clue, but I'm gonna go for the Philosopher's Stone Journal.
No.
I had to try it because it was right there. You get what I'm saying?
Come up with other things. For some reason, I'm like, I swear it's the philosopher's the word, or at least one of the words.
It could be, couldn't be.
Where it's like Phil. There's something for that one, and I cannot place it for the life of me.
I think I have it, but I only have the first part.
For it might help us too.
Because my brain is like, oh hi. But I don't know the other part.
So I'm gonna Panda.
Yeah.
Are we able to guess it like one at a time? If we can't
I would ask for
come
the
up with
full
the
title
other?
at once.
Okay. And would you tell us which one was correct or no?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not Stone Journal, because that's what they
Yeah. That was also
was
one.
Harry to Water and the fence first.
I'm sorry, what?
The second one would be Fanfi.
Unfortunately, neither are correct.
And the first one was
Yeah,
Dewat.
I heard Dewata.
Okay, that was a good one though.
That's a good one, and of
Honestly-
course, the Stoppy does the otter Pokemon.
Honestly, it's better than at least one of the ones I have here.
I have one in my head, but I already guessed, so I'm not guessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also it's so out of place. You know what I mean?
You're having brain melt B, and it's only getting worse as the night goes on. I'm sorry. Well, I'll go to bed after this, Dad. I got nothing.
Just for the fun of it, what did you want to add, Dawn?
You could use the end of fur for Pheromosa.
Well, it was
It
Harry
was.
Hippopotamus and the Philosopher Mosa Stone.
I had the Pheromosa.
Philosopher was one of the words. I couldn't come up with anything for it though.
I got it after I said Stone Journal.
Yeah.
Also, that's like my second time I did a otter Pokemon during this.
Yeah, I know. You did the Samurai earlier.
Fun fact,
my boy.
Hippopotamus wants to unalive the tough by drowning her. Fun fact, Pheromosa wants to unalive the tough by stabbing her. Yes, I hate J.K. Rowling. The fact I included
Fair.
this book was a lot of anguish. What's this book?
My brain went
Another
to
Shakespeare.
a completely different thing. That's a movie. My brain went to Romeo and Juliet. But that's not my answer.
I forgot that
It's a
exists.
movie.
I forgot that exists.
It was a movie, I know I've seen it. I think I've seen it twice. Can't remember actually watching it though.
I'll say this, by the
Uh,
way,
It's not a
either way,
Pokemon,
Don's
that's
already won. We don't even need the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. To my brain, that is not a Pokemon, that is a Balloon CD6 hero. Different things.
Oh, did he win Etienne?
Yep! Yep! It!
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
brain's not. I'm not surprised that Dawn won, though. I'm not surprised.
I need to come up with a second one.
Pokemon nerd, go bro.
I've got I'll just say it because I don't care too much. As I've got Meowstic is one for the first for Romeo, but I can't come up with any others. Or the Glamiao,
Yeah,
instead of
it's
Romeo.
Glameow.
But I can't come up with what the other one would be. And I don't know why it's well, I say I don't know why it's both cats, but it's Romeo and then meow. It's cats.
So you're just submitting Meowstic and we're moving on?
Well,
Or
it's one of yeah, I guess, because I can't come up with the other
Can't think of
pun.
anything
Meowstic
either.
is unfortunately incorrect.
My brain went
Okay.
Meowscarada.
Honestly, Meowstic was probably better than what I used.
Okay.
Yeah, my brain went Meowscarada.
Is that all you're submitting?
Yep.
Unfortunately, no.
I just
my
like
mind went to
Weed Camp.
Meow.
It was not the Meow. It was not the Meow
Oh.
at all. It was Ratamio and Julia Eternatus.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that for the at least.
Yeah.
But I get a Rotomio. I get it.
We were so focused on the cat.
I've noticed this, by the way, as a reoccurring theme. When one of you guesses like a specific syllable, you all tend to focus on that syllable, thinking, "Oh, that has to be correct," as if several of these books were not chosen for the fact there is
Well,
a ton of possibility.
I think it's also that it's more of we're bouncing each other is giving we're giving each other ideas, and that's where the ideas are
Oh, for
coming from,
sure.
is the syllable that was just guessed.
But
That's how
for
it's been for half of me, is just
but for
oh,
example,
that's
you said with Gone with the Wind, you said Wishma for the wind,
with
and
yeah,
so Don and
Wismer.
Stoppy both immediately followed, never even looking at Gone. Would anyone mind reading this?
I'll do it. Rotem enjoys the book because of its analysis of young love. Eternus likes the book because of murder. Why is that fair?
I don't know why, but so many of these have been like, this Pokemon's just a book critic, or this Pokemon's just reading for rampant violence.
Except for the last one.
Yeah, no, look, let's be real. I have a lot of hatred. You guys know how much it probably hurt me to put a Harry Potter book in here. What's this book? I also don't know why I pronounced book right.
Rose's Obsession. Aside from that,
She recommended one of the two puns.
I have one of the two, I think. I'm just trying to think what the other one is.
I have one, but can't.
I have one, and I'm trying to come up with another. I think we're all in that. Question:
I'm
What's
curious
the?
if we all have the same one.
I'm gonna ask this. What's the word you guys have?
Ice.
Ice.
Same.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask since we're all three have ice. Is it the penguin?
Yes.
Ice Cube. It's at least Ice Cube. Please. If it's not Ice Cube.
So we make jokes about us three having the same brain cell.
Mhm.
This isn't even. This is like no communication. We all just happen to have the same Pokemon for the same word. At this, we all got it. And that's the first one we all got. Man.
What's something with fire or ire? Like, or it could be something else.
Is what I feel to J.K. Rowling.
The brain is not working.
Yeah, no, I'm in a similar position. I'm trying to at least come up with something since I've not been doing an awful lot for most.
You guys are gonna kick yourself.
No.
Here's the thing, my brain is not making a Pokemon pun, it's making a Pokemon move pun panda. It's making a reference to Perish Song this whole time.
Mine's not even been doing a Pokemon. It's just been saying Songbird.
Same.
I'm just going Perish Song, which is a move, not a Pokemon.
And me and Slappy are thinking about a book title from a completely different series, which is also just a thing. Like a songbird is just a thing. But yeah, you know.
I can't think of the other.
I'm surprised no one's locked in to try and submit the ice one.
I mean, is it Ice Cube?
It is in
Oh,
fact Ice Cube. B has
okay.
guessed.
We all have. We all have the point because we all had that. Just none of us just said hi.
Instantly.
I'll give you. We share the point.
No,
Just like we share the brain
you
cell.
used your guess to get it. They still have a
I
chance
did.
at what song, fire, or any other word in this title could be.
They do.
Buzz.
Yes, Stoppy.
A Cosmog of Ice Cube and Fire.
Fortunately not.
I did name one Dawn's thing that they became a cult leader of.
Was a whole thing. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
It was probably a lot simpler than any of you were thinking, honestly. It was a song of Ice Cube and Gouging Fire.
I forget Gouging Fire exists.
Same.
I'm in the same thing. I know. So beyond 6, like my knowledge is limited as it is. Beyond 6, it gets worse.
Who read the Romeo and Juliet one? That was Stoppy, right?
Yes.
Would B or Dawn mind reading this one?
I can.
Go right ahead.
Fun fact. Ice Cube was a strong supporter of Jon Snow taking the throne. Fun fact. Gouging Fire was a strong supporter of Daenerys taking the throne. Fun fact. Both were disappointed with the TV show's ending.
Fair.
I don't know why I read it like that, but I did.
Question,
And I just committed to it.
What the tiebreaker book was? Okay.
Alright. So that does bring us to a score of 2 for B, 7 for Dawn, and 1 for Stoppy. And now, the tiebreaker, just for the fun of it, because, you know, I made it. I'm going to at least have fun with this on the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's this book? Was this the book, Dawn?
So you didn't do the one I had. You did do the one I had.
What was it?
Percy Jackson and the Sir Titan's Curse.
I told you earlier I forgot to include any Percy Jackson book.
I forgot you said that. I thought you said you had included one, so I was expecting to see Sir Titan. Because it was a perfect fit.
Here's the issue. I can't even come up with a Pokemon name, because all I have in my head is one single word.
Odysseus.
It's Odysseus from God Games.
Oh no, I went for a very different one.
Mine's specifically the one from God Games.
Mine's specifically the one from Remember Them.
I can't think of it.
I just noticed, why does the boat look like it has an eye?
This is a funny answer.
Go right ahead.
Buzz the Ashasi for Oshawott.
Oh, I love... You've guessed the entire line at this point.
Yes, but it's Stoppy. Should you be surprised that they guess the entire otter line?
Is
Dawn?
the Otter Seeking?
It is, in fact, the Odyssey
Yep.
King. I had to because he
Oh
was
my
the
God.
king at sea.
No, Peter, you know why I'm laughing?
Why?
Forgot about that I also watch Zane videos.
I didn't forget. I just didn't put together. Oh wait, this was the thing he memed. Dawn, I am asking you to read this one.
Fun fact, Seeking are not a fan that Poseidon does not kill Odysseus by the end of the book. A very disappointed segment of the fan base.
So, Dawn, are you ready to see your prize?
Okay.
Well, first I need to mention, also notice no belly bolts, because belly bolts cannot read.
Yeah! That is another thing that came back from a previous quiz.
Jokingly adding to this, I know there was no belly bolts because belly bolts can't read. Oh, sorry, ignore that.
Also, does this thing look not look seriously ready to stab somebody or anyone else.
That's not a thought behind those eyes.
The
Oh,
only
high
thought is stab. The one thought, stab. And Dawn, you win a trip with the Scooby Gang.
Did I mention I've never seen Scooby Doo?
What's the text at the bottom?
Oh, god damn it. Okay. The library has mysteriously vanished, and it is now up to you to work with the Scooby Gang to uncover the mystery of the Brothers Grimsnarl. No, I forgot to get rid of those parentheses, sorry. No, we do not know how they managed to IP jump into the world of Pokemon, but they are here and have taken great interest into solving mysteries around ghost and dark type Pokemon. So that fucking voice crack on Pokemon.
But that was a good quiz. I was like, yay, I'm glad you asked me to be part of it. My brain's just like, yeah, let's not remember any good puns relating to Pokemon, jokingly.
Can I also just tell you, like, a little behind the scenes thing before I do the outro and all that? Can I tell you how difficult it was to find a transparent background version of the Scooby Gang?
Weird.
I know, right? Thank you all for joining me today. Please remember to like, comment your favorite pun, or anything that you thought was a better one than I used. And subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. But thank you for joining us. I hope you have a go out there. And I hope to see you next week when I have a new twist on one of these quizzes. Thank you. See you next time. Bye. I need to make one of these quizzes now where all the answers are just bud Pokemon.
Do it.
You would be great at that
Bird
one.
watching one.
No, I wouldn't.
Bird watching.
I would not
Bird
be good at it.
watching the-
Oh,
you
or
know.
I just,
No.
what bird is the Pokemon based on?
No, the twist
Hint,
stoppy.
put Delibird for penguin.
The twist stoppy. All the animals are buds. None of the answers are bud Pokemon. None of them.
Sorry.
Do it!
That would
Do
be
it!
funny. I was bullying Dawn a little bit in my joke.
Not with the Delibirds. No.
Hey, those are penguins.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That's what I had said.
Okay.
But Panda, I love the idea for the bird watching one.
Oh yes, no, that would be so fun. If nothing else, because I like birds.